Do you make effective observations when you're moving away for the first time? Are you just looking around the car but not really taking in your surroundings? Or are you just looking around the car because you've been told that you need to look around the car? In this video, we're going to look at what effective observations are when moving away for the first time. What makes this video a little bit different is that I'm going to show you a 360 video around the vehicle, and I'd like you to decide if it's safe to move away and what observations you're actually making. And with the observations which you're taking in, is that going to change your decision before you move away, and should you recheck? After the short clip, we're going to discuss what observations I've made, and we're going to see if the observations are the same as what you thought, or if you spotted something different to what I thought. So the clip is around 20 seconds long, and here it comes. Did you spot the lady next to the trolley bay on the right of the car? Did it make you think that you should be looking for something else? My question is that lady going to turn back around and walk back in front of the car? Or is somebody going to run in front of the car and try and catch up to her? Did you think on those lines? Did you consider this crossroads? Are there any vehicles coming into the crossroads from ahead of us and from the right and behind? And is anything going to come from the left-hand side of the car to actually go towards that crossroads? Did you see the red car coming up the side of the trolley bay to the right? Is it going to turn into the junction as we're ready to move away? If it does turn in, are you going to change your decision on whether you move away or not? Looking more towards the rear of the vehicle now, is there anything which could walk up from behind the car? Is there any pedestrians? Is there any cars pulling into the spaces behind the car? If there is, would that change your decision on if you move away straight away or if you want to check again? The black car to the left of us, is there anyone in that vehicle? Are they going to get out? Is there anyone going to be walking towards that vehicle before we're actually ready to move away? Do you think that we need another check just to make sure that nobody is actually coming towards that vehicle? Have you considered anything walking from behind the white van, which is parked just to the left, just front left of us? Could somebody walk around that vehicle? Would you consider looking under the vehicle for people's feet to see if somebody's walking around it? Or would you just disregard that and think that there's nothing coming? Looking back at the front of the vehicle, is there anyone who could be walking towards the vehicles parked in front? Are any of those vehicles going to pull out? Have you checked inside the vehicles to see if there's any drivers or passengers? All of these things need to be considered when you're deciding if it's safe to move away from the side of the road or from a car park. So you've decided that you need a second check around the vehicle just to make sure, because something is not quite right for that given moment in time to move away. Have you spotted the white car approaching the crossroads to the right of us? Where's that vehicle going? Is it going to turn in front of us? Is it going to turn to the left or go straight ahead? If you think that it's going to come towards us, will we need another observation check by the time that vehicle's gone? Has anything changed to the rear of us? Do we need to consider any new pedestrians? The black vehicle is still on our left hand side. Is anyone going to be walking towards it? The white van is also still to our left hand side. Has anyone walked around it or anyone walking back to it? Same goes for the vehicles just in front. Is anyone walking towards it? Or is anyone moving away from those vehicles? As we approach the end of this clip, around 10 seconds back, we mentioned about a white car approaching the crossroads to our right. Which way is that vehicle going? So within 20 seconds of getting ready to move away from this car park, we've noted quite a few things which could change our decision at any moment in time before moving away. When we were ready to actually move, there was a white vehicle coming. So that now has changed the whole picture again. So do we need to look around the vehicle again at that point? Do you think these types of observations are excessive? There's also one thing I didn't mention while looking around the vehicle. Did you see what that was? I'll show you the clip once more. So did you spot the T-junction to our left? That T-junction is a closed junction. You're not going to be able to see if something is going to be turning into that junction. There's also an exit to the car park. So this road is potentially quite busy because vehicles are actually leaving the car park from this section of the car park. So I hope this gives you a little bit better understanding of what effective observations are while you're out driving. And from a driving test point of view, examiners are looking for effective observations. It's not just look around the car and move away. It's effective observations to see if something will change. So I hope this video has helped you understand what effective observations are. So I'm going to pop a link here to a video which will continue your path to becoming a safer, more observant driver. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.